Now is the time. Now is the time. Welcome to the now. Now is always the time. I'm watching here live coverage from, check this out, you know, live coverage. This is all part of the Now Show. In, Trump giving a speech. Trump, there's a memorial 9/11, and what happened there, and terrorism, So actually, the point is really, to know that we all can act like little terrorists. And we've become all part of a world where terror is all around, and we've been terrified, we human beings. We've been playing against each other. And I'm just like, this is now, and this is a Now Show to really actually explore really what's really going on and what can we do? And what are we here to do as human beings? What is actually our point? What's really the point of us being here? And what is and why all this war? I mean, that's the main question. Why all this destruction? We're destroying each other. We're killing each other in the name of God. That's insane. So I'm insane in the membrane, right? So we are here now to change history as we really take a heart, which is also part of a movement, something that I'm working on with people in Africa, uniting people there in the spirit of love, So this is something very important, something very, very powerful, something very meaningful, something very necessary, and something only that is the result of us human beings working together. But of course, we can only work together if we really begin to work on ourselves. The revolution is only possible through the evolution. And that's really where change begins, from within ourselves. But how do we do that? It's easier said than done, but there are ways. And every day is an opportunity for you to practice. And practice really makes mastery, And so we're here in a very, very beautiful place. Actually space is the place, which is now, is a time space, We turn down the music a little bit. It's a time space that we inhabit wherever we are, is now. And it's really about what we create in that space, how we are present in that space, that we are present. I'm really talking about communication. Of course, I'm talking about listening, which is, there's a lot of people talking. Just look at me, a lot of talking, but the listening is another part. Even though I'm a very, very, very good listener, you should try me out sometimes. Anyway, but that's really, missing in this world. People really listening to each other, and meaningful communication. Really, things that matter. Instead of just like all this garbage, all this bullshit, that people talk about every day about their routine, right? And nothing really meaningful. People complain and people act angry and people act mean-spirited. Because if you look at that, I mean, we're living in a pretty negative, pretty harsh environment, Or in other words, to use a bit more direct language, this world is even more fucked up than even if you wanted to fuck it up. This world is pretty fucked up, Mother Earth is very sick. And if you look at communal life and you look at us as consumers going through our, going to work, buying things, going to stores, we're just used to all of that consumerism. Driving our cars, having the computer, of course. I mean, it's a great way to connect here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible. I think it's really a tool, but the main tool is really ourselves, our brains. And we have forgotten that with the technological development, and of course also the development as consumers. We're just selling and we're buying and we're producing, and everything has become a function. But life is really much, much, much more than that. And the point really here of the exercise of realize to actualize is to realize to actualize yourself, your real self. And to, kind Ding is really also the idea that the best things in life aren't things. We're not machines to be built to just do the work prescribed for it, but we're like a tree. We need to grow and develop naturally according to the inward forces, which make us a living thing. So that's something to be considered, something to take to heart. I appreciate you watching. My name is Christoph. I am what I am. I'm here to help. I can help in many different ways. Also, I do coaching in terms of like German. You want to improve your German, I'm definitely here for that. But other than that, just basic thinking, relationship, developing good relationships, developing good communities, healthy communities, which really starts through communication. That's how we develop communities. We improve relationships as we really learn to listening to others. it's all a matter of the practice. Like also improving your German, it's just a matter of the practice. Also, if you speak English a little bit, but you speak German, to really perfect your English, also that is just a matter of the practice. You want to learn an instrument, just a matter of practice, dancing, whatever, And but yeah, it's a school. Life is a school. You know that. It really begins by us becoming aware of, okay, what have we learned? Personally, in my own life, what have I learned? It's very important. Ask yourselves that, please. And also ask yourselves that, what have we learned as human beings? Or have we learned anything? And what are we here to learn? Because that's where it all begins. Life is learning. That's the name of my first, why this is the name of my first playlist on YouTube. And this name of the second playlist is Life's a Party. On that note, this is really, on that note, life is about celebrating. But I'm also inviting here people now to build community here in Nackenheim, to start events, which also will be combined with a fundraising event, not just fundraising with to contribute some money to Africa, to send some money over there to help build community in Africa, but also fun raising, I think we all need that. And that's a language we all can understand. That's how we all connected, because we all are one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Again, my name is Christoph. I would love to hear from you. Also, maybe see you here in Nackenheim if you're close to Mainz, close to Frankfurt here in Germany. Also on Skype we can meet. On Facebook we can meet. Pal Talk. I'm just on Pal Talk again, which is really great. And when the time is right, we will meet. We will speak. But in the meantime and in between time, please also make a point of really starting to speak with those in your life and really speak to people and really listen to them, however they are. You will be able to improve any kind of relationship if you just start to listen and then really feedback and then speak to the other person. Relate yourself. Speak from the heart. You got to speak from the heart and listen from the heart. Heart to heart is all. That's why Hearts is really the name of this group, of this organization for people in Africa, short for helping African refugees to help themselves. It's not just for refugees, poor people, just people in Africa in general. And we have many poor people in our group, many refugees, many orphans, who are really struggling every day with nobody to look after them. But we also have many musicians, many creative people, many models, many writers, many other community leaders who have their own orphanages, but not one sponsor, which is why fundraising, something really important, and also communication, real communication that really matters. Also, that's what I'm here to contribute. That's what I have learned. And I'm actually also here to give you my time, give you this present now, because this present moment now is a present. Even if you might not like listening to somebody, but I really hope that you enjoy our time together now as you're listening to this. But however you are, however it is your relationship to somebody, if you like them or not, it is really a present. And it's up to you to really deal with that well or not, So take it as a present. This is not about money, but this is about love. And as love is knowing, and love means also learn. As we love, we learn each other. We get to know each other. Through this, we really get to know ourselves. It's really actually quite brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, you're brilliant. And yeah, I know I'm brilliant. And I come from brilliant parents. And I only see brilliant people. Even people, not many times, even people acting stupid. They're not stupid. They're just acting stupid. They're acting dumb. You know what I mean? That's how you should also look at in your life when people act a little weird, And we cannot really change each other, but we need to take each other the way we are. That's the only way we can take each other. Deal with each other the way we are, and really listen from the heart, so you can learn. And as you speak from the heart, also the other person will learn you and get to know you, and that's how you develop relationships. And that's really how you learn. This is really the school of life, this kind of learning that also I'm proposing here with Realize to Actualize and Kind Ding. How you learn, through which you really begin on the daily practice. You really begin to learn through the practice. You become aware, you gain knowledge, you gain insights. And I'm here somewhat as a guide, somebody who can be here along the way if you seek help with that. As a coach, again, as I said, also offering in terms of German or English or whatever it is, you like to improve upon. It's all a matter of doing it. Everything in life. Like I told my people in Africa, there's so many of you, all of you, just imagine if you work together what you can do. It's just a matter of doing it. I see how easy it is. That's actually the R2A effect. I was realizing that. I didn't actualize still. I'm about to actualize, because that's the R2A effect, is this. It's just a matter of doing it. Like somebody told me, even don't just talk about how to walk on water. Actually walk on water. On that note, thanks for watching. and I love you and I appreciate you, and I would love to hear from you. Thanks.